I don't believe in many things like Santa Claus and nipple rings, but one thing that I do believe is muskies.
Muskies.
They seem to be the king of fish, and if I ever get a wish, it will be to go and hunt for muskies.
Muskies.
Shh, I'm fishing. How you doing? Old Musky guy here. And I think a lot of you can remember your dad's shushing you while being out fishing, telling you you're going to scare the fish. Your dad knew that wasn't going to scare the fish. He just wanted a little bit of peace and quiet for you to shut your yap for a while. Sometimes, especially with musky fishing, you want to make a little noise. And here's one of those instances I'll show you. It's got a nice 46 incher. It was right at sundown, moon overhead, dead calm. The lure I was using, I'll show you after the clip, was the Deacon by Turtle River lures, and I had been, it's a very noisy lure, so I had been using it on days that there was a chop. On this particular day, there wasn't even a breeze, but I decided to give it a try. So threw it out there, and you'll hear all the way out. You can hear this thing coming in. You can even hear it in the air before it hits the clacking sound. Take a look. see it's quite noisy. Get quite a ways out from the boat, and it was a nice fish. Here's that lure. Down. It's called the Deacon from Turtle River, and like most Turtle River lures, has two sets of blades on it that spin in opposite directions, and noise comes from the clicking. These are really large blades on this one, and the body is quite large. Makes a big splash when it hits, and these really make a good clack. First time I threw it on this calm day, I was bringing it in. I didn't like the way it sounded. It was a little bit too much connection on there, and it wasn't spinning properly. So once it came in, I just bent one of these out just a little bit, threw it out, sounded good to me, threw it on the next cast, and that's when I got that fish. So sometimes make a little bit of racket out there. Another thing, this is just an observation on both this fish and the one that my stepson got 2 weeks earlier, 43 inch on a service lure. They're hitting like bass, just kind of sucking them in. I noticed that a lot in the early part of the season. I think that's because there's a lot of baby ducks out there, and usually where there's one, there's more. And I think later in the season they'll come up and you'll just nail a surface lure. Early on, it's a baby duck, so they're just going to set that down and hope that they get maybe 2, 3 of them without anybody noticing. So that's another thing I've noticed on there. Yeah, so give these a try. So I really like it, both with the chop and just on dead calm. Seems to work. Till next time, we'll see ya.